He knew that his wife didn't have uterine cancer, but he insisted on pushing her into the operating room to remove her uterus. He even specially hired a butcher to pose as the lead surgeon, just to make sure his wife would die on the operating table. This all stemmed from the man's previous life. In that life, his wife faked having uterine cancer to steal his wealth. She even had the scumbag fake the medical reports. The man, naive as he was, believed her, vowing to remain loyal to her for life. To prove his loyalty, he agreed to undergo a sterilization surgery, but after the operation, he left the hospital weak and sick, only to find that his wife had already run off with the scumbag. When he confronted her, his wife finally admitted she never had uterine cancer, and the surgery was a complete lie. Only then did the man realize how foolish he had been, but his wife showed no mercy. Stepping on his freshly cut wound, the man was crushed to death. To his surprise, the man was reborn. When he woke up, he found himself back before the surgery, immediately realizing the painful events of his previous life. His heart burned with a desire for revenge, since his wife's surgery was fake. This time, he decided to make it real, so he called the butcher, and had him pose as the lead surgeon again, to ensure his wife really died on the operating table. Meanwhile, his wife and the scumbag had already prepared everything, the forged medical report and the marks on her abdomen. Everything was ready, just waiting for the man to fall into their trap, but they had no idea. The man remembered everything from his previous life. When the man stormed into the hospital room and saw the scumbag, without hesitation, he slapped him across the face, furious at the scumbag's incompetence for daring to perform surgery on his wife. His wife pretended to be concerned, saying that medical resources were limited and that it was only a minor operation. The man ignored her and immediately called in the butcher to pose as the attending doctor, insisting on completely removing his wife's uterus. When his wife heard this, she panicked, quickly trying to drug the water and make the man drink it, but the man instantly saw the water was suspicious. He hesitated for a moment, but ultimately didn't drink it. At this moment, the butcher posing as the attending doctor arrived. He complied with the man's request, saying that if the uterus wasn't removed, it would endanger the wife's life. Although the wife repeatedly refused, the man insisted on dragging her to the operating room. Just then, the wife's brother arrived, carrying a stick to stop everything. Seeing the cup of water on the table, the brother, extremely thirsty, drank it without hesitation. The woman couldn't stop him in time, and the brother collapsed immediately. The man grabbed his wife, preparing to drag her into the operating room, but at that moment, the scumbag entered, holding a syringe.